Okay, so this is a very spontaneous video. Sitting here out by the fire, and I was just thinking about life and everything that goes with life. A really good friend of mine lost his mom about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And for some reason, sorry, let's get this right. I started thinking about life, and I started thinking, I'm 61 years old. It's a fact that I have a lot more life behind me than in front of me. And I started thinking, does that bother me? And I thought, no, it really doesn't. Because I think we're blessed with the fact, at least most of us, I know some people get terminal diseases and they know their time is short. Most of us in this life don't know when we're going. And I know this is a deep, kind of heavy subject for a Friday night, but let's face it, I've had a few drinks. Skål til alle dere nordmenn out there. Dere som er norsk. Cheers to everybody who's Norwegian, and cheers to everybody who's not, because you're all my friends. But I know it's a little bit of a deep subject, but I started thinking about that, and I'm like, I don't know when my time is. I hope I have 35 years left. I hope I live to be 100, but only if I'm healthy and my mind is there. I see people that go through Alzheimer's and dementia, and it makes me so sad for them, because they have their moments when they're clear and they know what's happening. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. God willing. And as far as I'm concerned, everything's in God's hands. And I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm just, I started thinking at 61, in reality, if you just go by, what do you call it, the charts, I'm not coming up with the word right now, but you know what I'm talking about. I should probably live to 81, 82, 83, somewhere in there. So I've got 20 something years left. If things go really well, I got 30 something years left. So my life is 2/3 over. And I'm okay with that. I have a great life. I really do. I have a fantastic family. I love my wife. My kids are awesome. I have 4 amazing kids. I have 6 gorgeous granddaughters. And I have the best friends a guy could ever ask for. We have an amazing group of friends. We had a big party last weekend, a buddy of mine puts on, where we had 300-400 people show up. And I'm not exaggerating. We had 35 trailers camping down there, and then a whole bunch of people came for the day on Friday and Saturday. It was amazing. And I remember thinking, I'm a blessed guy. So I guess what I'm getting at here is appreciate what you have. Appreciate the life you have, because we never know. Some idiot crosses the lane and hits some poor woman with her kid. I actually saw that happen a few years ago in Grand Junction, Colorado. Drunk driver came across the lane, hit a woman and her daughter. It killed one of them. I can't remember which one, because it didn't happen until a couple hours after we were stuck there. I was one of the first people at the car trying to get the woman and her girl out of the car. And you just start thinking about how precious life is. Really, this is not meant to be a downer video. This is meant to be life is precious. Life is beautiful. And we're blessed to live it. And I feel blessed to live it. I've lost friends in the last few years, several friends that were in their 40s and 50s. And I think, why them? Why not me? And I have no idea. Can't answer that. Wouldn't even try to answer that. I sit in my hot tub, which is just behind us behind you. It's in front of me. I sit in my hot tub at night and I look at the stars and the planets, and I have a pretty good view from this backyard, and just kind of ponder the enormity of the universe. And whether you believe that God created it, or it's random, or it's some group of beings, or I don't know, whatever you believe, it's incredible. And life should be lived to the fullest. We should enjoy every day. I try really, really hard to enjoy every day. And I think I'm fairly successful at that. Most days I feel very grateful, very blessed. I work hard for what I have. I'm sure you do too. So anyway, it's probably enough of that. I don't want to bring you down. That's not what this is. I really hope you take from this that life is beautiful and we don't know what's ahead of us. So enjoy what we have now. Hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Till nästa gång vi snackas igen snart. Till next time. We'll talk again soon, God willing. Cheers. Dig y'all.